Hey family, it's your girl Marvin and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, before we start into this video, I just want to say we give glory and honor to the Almighty God. I mean, it's December, the last month of the year. Can you guys imagine? We made it. We are making it to 2023. That's amazing. Glory and honor to the Almighty God. Well, in this video I'm gonna be doing my first story time, and I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how it works with story time, because it feels like I'm gonna talk too much and the video is gonna be long. It feels like I don't know where to begin and all that. But anyway, let's just stop talking and we get into this video. Yes guys, I'm gonna be doing a story time, the clip that you guys saw on TikTok about this guy, But guys, I'm gonna be looking this side because my mirror is over here. So I'm practicing this makeup look because tomorrow we're gonna have a big day, me and Harvey. So I'm super excited guys. I don't want to go into details, but you're gonna see the video. Anyway, back to the story time. Now let's begin. So this is the guy I was dating back when I was 15. This guy, actually, I met him in the group on WhatsApp group thing and all that, because I used to do that a lot when I was, you know, in those age. Like, yeah, we talk too much on WhatsApp group stuff and all that. So that's when I met this guy. Okay, and this guy my sisters, okay, girls, be careful these days. These days they are fake people fake their personality, and when you see this person, be like, oh, God has sent me. No, my sister, take your time to learn this person, okay? And by the way, I hope you guys are gonna learn from my mistake, because trust me, I learned a lot. So yeah, I mean, this guy, you know, in the group, he was helping us with the Bible study thing, you know, and stuff like that. And everybody used to be like, wow, man, this guy, oh God, oh, if I have this type of a guy, it's gonna be hallelujah. The guy knows about God and all that. He talks really, I mean, really just so much into God, and he's not a party boy, something like that. So I mean, yeah, and that was, I mean, that was the guy I was trying to look for before. And yeah, and most of the girls too liked the guy, trust me. But the guy was not that really handsome, you feel me? I'm sorry, but that's the truth. The guy was not really so handsome, but I'm this type of a person, I don't go on looks. But again, looks matters, you feel me? But again, I don't really put so much focus on that. I hope you guys understand. But yes guys, so this guy, yeah, I mean, we started talking, and on the other side it felt like he had an interest in me. But you know, I just tried to play hard. But again, I like the guy too, because trust me, the guy got me the time, you know, he helped us with the Bible study thing and all that. So yeah, I was like, hallelujah, God, hallelujah, thank you, Amina. The time came, I accepted to be, you know, his girlfriend. In the beginning, trust me, they're all good in the beginning. Give them 1 month, baby. Yeah, so I mean, he was really good, caring. I mean, when it comes to money, don't talk, you know. He was really spoiling me, and I was like, hallelujah. So I mean, after I was really comfortable, I was like, okay, now it's time. Okay, I have to tell my big bro, you feel me? Because when I'm dating, the first person that I always tell about my relationship is my twin. I call him my twin, my big brother, Jeremiah. I told my brother that, hey brother, I'm dating this guy, you know, I don't know what you think about him and all that. I was nervous, but the first thing my brother told me, run. I'm like, hey, you know more. I'm trying to introduce to you my love, eh? The man of my dreams, and you're telling me to run. My brother was like, hey, I know that guy. That guy we used to go to the same school with, that guy is fake. Hey, that guy used to steal my stuff. Blah 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 blah. Hey, and I'm like, Jeremiah, no, that guy knows God. That guy talk about God 24 hours. Oh my God, he helped me with my Bible studies. I mean, how can you say that? Jeremiah was like, my sister ran, and I'm like, Jeremiah, come on, just give him a chance. So my brother tried to warn me, and my brother was like, that guy loved girls, like, I mean, he's never in one relationship. I'm like, no, Jeremiah, I mean, he's virgin. Even he told me he's virgin. My brother laughed. And most of our conversation with this guy, he liked talking about, eating the fruit, the and I'm like, chill now. I've already said no, no sex before marriage. Until you marry me, that's when you go eat everything in peace. But he was like, me, even if I do it with you, I can never regret. But again, we women, if they say love is blind, and by that time I was not ready yet to grow in a relationship and all that. I was just going where I fall and is where I go. So I was like, no, we have to wait, blah blah blah, and all that. Me, I can't do that, I'm a Christian. It's like, yeah. I'm like, sometimes we can get tempted. I'm like, in Jesus' name we won't get tempted. The Holy Spirit and the angels are with us. My brother was like, that guy just wants you for sex. And I was like, no, you can't say that. No way, that guy, he's a pastor. I mean, future pastor. You talk about God 24 hours. So when he did not approve, I became a little bit scared. Because again, I always like telling my brother about my relationship, because he will back me when I'm going to present the guy to my mother. You feel me? Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I have to chill. I'm not going to present him first to my mother, So I decided to tell my siblings, my sisters, JJ and Dorcas. Yeah, they knew about the relationship, my siblings and all that. Showed them, but your mom was like, Mary, really? Couldn't you get someone better? So the relationship kept on. So, remind you, I've never met this guy in reality, but my brother had. So we planned a time to meet. So we planned to meet with the guy. I calculated the time I'm gonna finish my lesson and the time get to spend with him. I'll be able to manage and go together with my brother, because I used to go after school. My brother could drive me. We used to come back home with my brother, because we used to go to the same school, me and my brother. A man of God indeed. Girls, be careful. God Jehovah saved me. Guys, we decided to meet. We fixed the date, and that date was on Friday. Thursday, I texted him and I'm like, oh my God, are you gonna come and all that? He was like, yeah, I can't wait, can't wait to meet you. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait, oh my God, I can't wait, and all that. He was like, can we talk about something? I'm like, of course, sure, anything for you. That's when they say, I go take bullet for you. Be careful whom you're taking bullet for. Tajirevesha my bullet is itawarundili. Guys, the bullet. I was like, of course, anything for you, I go do it. But apart from one thing, the fruit, we are not eating it before marriage, introduction. No, I was really clear about that. When I used to date, I was really specific. When I'm gonna date, the first thing, no sex before marriage. Trust me. You feel me? He was like, I was like, yeah, no problem, anything for you. So it was like, I was saying, I mean, I understand last time you told me, no sex before marriage, but I was saying, he brought again the what if topic. What if topic? What if, I'm like, trust me, I control myself. You won't even pass. Like, Nabizo out in the deep. These days, some men are dangerous. Their work is here to destroy us. If God is having good plans for us, Takoma. So I was like, no, my dear, I'm really good at that. I can control myself. I mean, you know, the first guy that I've dated, all the guys I've dated, no one ever passed that. So yeah, and then he was like, you know, it's just, you know, we have to be prepared, you know. So he was trying to confuse me, you know. He kind of brought a topic in the Bible which was trying, you know, to convince me to go down. But I was like, Mama raised me good, no Takoma. And Mitch was like, what if I get pregnant? I was like, you know, I'm ready to take it. Take care of you. You don't even have a job, a fast job. You're still studying. And he's like, I'm gonna take care of you. How are we gonna survive? But I was like, no, like for real, let us leave that conversation. So he was mad. And I'm like, are you mad, babe? I was like, no, I just can't talk right now. I have headache. Yeah, headache because of a fruit. Trust me, when your parents tell you don't taste that thing before you get married, because that thing can suffocate your brain. Somebody got sick because of that fruit. Friday, I'm super excited. I'm gonna meet the guy. Yay! I woke up with the text saying, hey love, I'm really sorry, something came up at work. Like they told me I have to take this shift, so I think we should reschedule. I was like, something is wrong. What? Reschedule. So we kept on dating, you feel me? We kept on dating and stuff like that. So now I was like, okay babe, I was thinking now again we should try to plan our day, you know, of meeting. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be super excited to meet you. And it was like, so what are you planning for me when I come? I'm like, of course, I just really want to meet you. We take pictures. So me wabo nikafurahiaka and I was super excited. Jamani, kumbe mwenzangu iko na plan. Kaka yangu iko na plan. Pastor wetu iko na plan. So at home we always pray every day. Sambili. That day we pray, you know, thank God. The Holy Spirit came. Like I told you, my mother is a prophet. I love you, Mama Deborah. After praying, Mommy said she wanna talk to me alone. Then she was like, Marvin, I was praying, but God showed me this guy. Because we have a prophet in the house. So I was like, I had to come clean. Hey, so to go back a little bit, when I was dating, when we were dating, he was like, oh my God, I want to get to know your siblings and all that. And I'm like, of course, you have your sister's number. I'm like, of course. So in our family, we are blessed with curves, you know, our body and all that. And my sister Dorcas, she's beautiful and all that. It's like, yeah, I can give you their number, but they are always busy. So he was like, can you send me the picture of your siblings? I'm like, yeah. You know, me, stupid here, thinking he loved my siblings. Because of course I would want to date a guy who, you know, likes my family, my siblings. He commented about my sister, you know, Dorcas, and I'm like, yeah, she is my sister, she's after me. Like, wow. I mean, I really got jealous, to be honest. So he saw my sister's picture and he really commented on it, but he was, oh my God, your sister's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. So he asked me for my sister's number, but again, I was like, I'm gonna give it to you, but again, I never gave it to him because I think my mom called me. Something came up and I forgot. So the guy was like, you know, make sure that our relationship is private. Don't tell anybody. Please don't even tell your siblings, especially your brother. I don't do that. I'm not a private person. I don't do private. Like, I will allow my family to know who I'm dating. What if something goes wrong? And this is what we're talking about exactly. Be careful if a guy tell you take this private, not even your family members. Of course, from other people I can understand, but family members, I now started rethinking what my brother told me about this guy. I was now seeing some big red flags. You feel me? So I questioned him and I was like, I have to look into this guy now. Now my mind, started to wake up. I was awake now. So we were supposed to meet on Friday. We made another day of meeting on Friday, but I was like, let me test this guy if this guy just wants me or sex. It worked though. So you know what I did? I told him like, hey babe, like, oh my god, I'm in my periods, but never mind, we can still meet. We're gonna watch a movie. I've already looked for a movie, and again we're gonna just have some fun, just get to know you. Hey baby.
Hola.
Can I call you later? I'm filming.
Oh, you're filming YouTube?
Yeah, I'm filming a video.
Okay, you call me anytime. I'm free.
Okay. Love you.
Okay. Love you.
So I decided to tell him that, yeah, I'm in my pee. Of course, you know what that means to a guy. He had already booked the train, by the way. Let me see his plans. He had booked the train. On Friday we're meeting at around 4 because he was gonna be in the hotel and be there. So yes guys, I sent him a text and he sent an emoji when he's crying. I was like, Abby, why are you crying? I didn't say I'm in pain. I said I'm in my period. But we're gonna watch a movie and all that. So after some minute, he was like, babe, I'm really sorry. My train has been cancelled. Your train cancelled? I was like, oh my god, no, that's so yummy. And then he was trying to show that, oh my god, he feel bad and all that. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, yeah, maybe we should plan another day and another thing. He was saying your pee. And I'm like, no, me, don't worry about me. He was like, yeah, you have to be fine. He insisted my pee to get finished in order for it to meet again. I was like, uko kumutu mwenye ujue. So in the morning, then I texted him in the morning, early in the morning, around 6, something like that, because I used to wake up so early to go to school. I was like, oh my god, babe, you know what? Oh my god, I thought it was my period, but again it was not. It was just something, it was just the color of my my underwear. It was like, okay. After 3 hours, the guy texted me, oh babe, guess what? God is so good. He even used God. God is so good. I mean, my train, they said it was also a mistake. How is that possible? Huh? That's when I started noticing this boy is mad. You're playing with fire, you're gonna get fire. He totally changed. He was not texting me. I was now getting scared. I'm like, yeah, is it over? But again, I'm like, I can't wait for it to be over because I don't want to break his heart. The pasta, I don't want to. So later I called him several times, but his phone is ringing, but he can't pick. 2 days without communicating. I was like, man, this guy, I really broke his heart. Finally, he came back to me. I mean, he answered me. He was like, oh my god, baby, I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with work, blah blah blah. Like, whom are you lying? Whom are you lying? I mean, he just kept on, acting like that. He don't answer my calls. He only calls me when he wants. And I was really so mad about it until, I used to have, you know, um, his sister's contact. So one day I texted his sister and I'm like, hey, let's give him L, Liar. Hmm? So I was like, hey, is Liar there? Hmm? And he's like, yeah, I mean, he's talking to some of his friends. I don't know. I've been calling, almost about to have a heart attack. Yet I know this guy is playing me, but again, I'm about to have a heart attack because of this. I really got so mad. And then later, I mean, he found out that I had called his sister. He was so mad. He was like, oh my God, never contact my sister again. Who told you to call my sister? I told you this relationship is private. I'm not even here to tell my sibling. I'm like, chill. I was just worried about you. I was just asking how you were doing. No, you're supposed to wait. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, something is off. So after some month, he's just being in the same behavior. You know what? I have to break up with this guy. But again, I was still having this hope that he's gonna change. But again, he did not change. So I was like, you know what? Let's just end this. I just wish you all the best. Blah blah blah. I'm not saying this is going anywhere. It feels like you don't have time for me, and like you want this relationship to be private. Blah blah blah. And he was like, you know what? Yeah, I think it's best for the both of us to. Oh, I cried. My siblings, they could see me. I was going through breakup hearts. And again, the most crazy thing was that this guy was a player. But again, I don't know why I was so heartbroken. I was really heartbroken, trust me. But again, after some months, I'm trying, to move on. My sis came to me. He's like, Mary, I have something to tell you. I'm like, what? After you guys broke up, Liar came to me. And, me, I thought, maybe we're just, he's just gonna, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But my sister was like, Liar said he's interested in me. Double breakup. My heart broke 2 times. I'm like, hey, how can men be this evil? Some men are evil. Pure evil. How can you be evil? Hey, you did not get the big sister. Now you're going to the picking sister just to destroy someone's life. I called him. I was like, you know what? One thing that I can take from you. Who are you? Just because you didn't, I was so mad. I mean, and you know what he told me? He was like, last time you remember I asked you if we break up, will it be okay for me to date your sisters? Are you mad? Are you okay? Is your brain functioning? Totally, this guy was mad. But again, I was like, this was what mommy saw in the praise. Darkness. Cry. Guys, I cried. It was really hard for me to get over him because I'm telling you, it was really crazy. But I told my sister, this guy is crazy. He only wants you because of this and this. He's really crazy. And I thank God he did not get what he wanted. And I thank God he did not even get my sister pregnant. Because imagine, because just imagine how disgusting men are. Some men are really crazy. I can't. I really can't. But guys, he didn't. So I'm here standing with my everything, the man of my life, the man I always wanted in my life, a man that every woman can dream of. Imagine if I ended up with that liar. Carry liar. I hope you have changed for good. But again, I still see him preaching. And I'm like, whoa, you're lying people's kids, eh? Is this your fake preaching? God, you didn't get me, and you will never get me, because I'm saved. God saved me, and God removed me from your list. Eh? I mean, this guy was totally crazy, was crazy, loco. So, that's how this guy wanted to play me, to have sex with me, and then after, go to my sister. That's crazy. And that is something that I don't joke about. I don't like people who wanna just come and play me, especially my siblings. You don't do that. That's when, after me blocking him and all that, that's when I came clean to mama. I'm like, Mom, you remember the guy? I mean, you remember the vision that you got? Yeah, it was this guy, this and this and this and this and this. Man was like, hey, wachina leso. Ndio mtu anamwambia kama msiki yake. But anyway, God saved us. I really just thank God, because I've been through a lot, but God has always been there for me, fighting for me, you know. And trust me, I'm stubborn, okay? Because after that, again, there was this crazy guy. Guys, the video is already long, but I hope you guys have learned something. Because trust me, guys, girls, especially girls, please take care of yourselves. They have fake guys these days. They have even fake guys who are gonna tell you, yes, will you marry me? But after they get into your pants, another chameleon. I mean, they're like chameleon. They change just in a minute. You'll be like, is this the person? Is this the sweetie darling I was having to chigaji? You know, chigaji means aloe vera. The way they change in a minute, yeah, you'll be surprised. The most craziest thing is for them, their life continue. But for a woman, a guy to pregnant you and then just leave you like that, it's not easy. You know, it's not easy. You know, everybody pointing fingers at you, you know, especially the society. For us women, it's really hard. But for them, life goes on as if nothing has happened. And they never point fingers at them. But you're the one who's going to be the prostitute, the one who didn't listen. Every bad thing is going to come on you. So that's why make sure when you make this decision to share your fruit, your treasure, make sure you're giving this to the right person, because you don't want to end up with a belly and the guys, I'm looking for my Johnny. Where is my Johnny? Johnny give me belly and he's not here. Don't fall for those things. Oh, I will love you until like Victoria dries. Who are you? Don't fall for their words. They won't say anything to get into you. But girls, stay strong and wait for God's time to come. Because trust me, they are coming with fire. They are coming with new technique. They are coming with new... They are developing, you know. So these days they're using a technique. Will you marry me? Because they know every girl's like, oh my God. Yeah, take it. Don't share so fast. Hey, the ring may be fake. Hey, my sister, don't fall for them. Be smart. Think like a wise child, just like the Bible tells us. So guys, that was the story time and a little bit advice for all my new generation trying to go into relationship and all that. Guys, be careful. They are bad people who don't want something good for you, you know. They're really bad people. Liar is still the same. Liar hasn't changed. But for me, I forgave him and I moved on, and look how God has blessed me. I'm with the man of my dream. I'm enjoying life. Like, when I start talking about my baby, even heaven and angel will stand up and we're gonna all say glory and honor. Anyway guys, enough of the talking. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I was doing this video while doing makeup, which was something new for me because I was not focusing and I don't know how my makeup came out. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about the story time and what have you learned so far, and how is the relationship life, you know, the mistakes, you know, what have you learned from your mistake and what is something new that you're doing, you know. So let me know guys, and let me know if you'd want me to do another story time, because trust me, I have a lot of story time that I would really want to share with you guys, because it's gonna help you, it's gonna help the new generation. Let us help one another. Don't let your sister to fall into the same mistake, okay? Share your story, it's gonna help a sister out, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comment section if you want me to do more story times. And don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to this girl's YouTube channel, because we're doing wonders, we are growing, and God is gonna bless you. So until the next time, stay blessed and I wish you a lovely weekend. Bye bye.